Do you know what to look for when comparing health insurance companies? There are really 4 things that you're going to want to consider when selecting a health insurance company. And these are going to apply whether it's for an individual policy for you and your family, or if it's for an entire company. Let's say you're a business owner and you want to offer a plan to your employees. Whether you're choosing between that company for an entire company or for just your family, these concepts are going to be the same. The first and most obvious thing that you're going to want to look for is price. Obviously, you're not going to choose a health insurance company that's charging you double of what somebody else would agree to insure you for. And just because you're making a decision based on price does not mean that you are cheap or getting less coverage. Again, that's assuming that you're comparing similar plans. The truth of the matter is, when health insurance companies want your business, they're going to price their plans accordingly so they get it. Generally, there's always going to be at least 2 companies that will be fighting for your business that you will have the option to choose between that are going to price their products competitively for you. The second is an insurance company's network. Are your doctors and hospitals in network with a particular insurance company? There's nothing more important than making sure the medical providers that you want to see are going to be in an insurance company's network. If not, you could find yourself paying substantially more for the same treatment by going to an out-of-network provider. One thing that I do like to provide all my clients with before they even fill out an application is to make sure that they have their preferred and primary doctors and facilities in network. And we provide them with a directory listing, or we specifically search to make sure those doctors are in network. When all else fails, if you're not sure, if you don't trust the directory online to be up to date, just give your doctor or facility a call and ask them if they accept this particular insurance company and the specific plan that you're applying for. Third, benefits. What kind of plan are you going to get? Does an insurance company have the plan that you're looking for? To be honest, most plans are very similar to one another. Obviously, there's a wide range of plans, but each company is pretty similar as far as the benefit structure of those different types of plans. There isn't going to be a drastic change from one company to another. A few common differences that you're going to want to pay attention to when looking at benefits and what can vary from company to company. Things like copay prices, coinsurance levels, deductible options, and out-of-pocket maximum limits. Those are some of the big key areas that you're going to want to compare when looking at different companies. Medical underwriting. This really could be a subheading under price, simply because depending on how a company underwrites your application is really going to directly affect how the policy is priced. If one company's underwriting guidelines are more strict than another, then you may see a higher increase from that initial application. And again, another thing to keep in mind during the underwriting process, the company that was initially the cheapest may no longer be after underwriting has been completed. So it's always a good idea to have more than one application going to ensure that you're going to be getting the best and most affordable rate. Again, 95% of the time, you're going to go with the most affordable option. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. So again, as always, there is a blog post on jingolainsurance.com that is linked in the description of this video. Feel free to click on over to that and read up a little bit more on why it is important to know what to consider when looking at different health insurance companies. Also, for any general insurance questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me, joey@jingolainsurance.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. What about you? What do you look for when comparing health insurance companies? So there you have it, a couple things that you're going to want to keep in mind when making a decision regarding health insurance and what company may or may not work for you, your family, or your company.